Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kop-Ish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, people, what is going on? It's your boy Man Like Matt, and it is Drift, and it is another Monday night live show. It is Kopish bringing you that Monday night vibe. Drift, what's going on, my bro?
Good, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, well, you're good. I'm a bit meh today because there's a lot of things I'm seeing about Liverpool, bro, and I have to.
Oh no, I'm good.
You're good. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't know. I don't know about how I feel about. Yeah, but yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I was gonna say because we're gonna get onto that because what's going on, people, as well in the chat. I see you as well. What's going on? Yes, James Redmond in the chat. He says, "Smash the likes, peeps." Big up James Redmond and big up Kyle as well. We just spoke to Kyle not too long ago. Kyle is all blessed. Kyle's family is blessed as well. So yeah, everything is good with Kyle. Joshua Morris says, "First time I caught you, man, live. What? First I caught you, man, live. My drive home gonna be lit." Oh, sorry, apologies, bro. I don't know. I got tongue twisted there. Ali A says, "Yo."
Big up, man. Big up, everyone.
Big up. David Burke says, "Origi better than Rashford." That's clearly.
Did anyone have any doubt?
Just burner account. Kevin Ball says Jonathan David isn't what we need. He's not a proper number 9. Yeah, we're going to a bit of Jonathan David. And also as well, people, if you haven't already, check out our Friday show. It was kind of heated between me and Drift. We were talking about Pep and Fergie, and it was a good one, innit? Like, I think people should go back and watch it. A lot of people saying I got flamed. I don't believe that personally. You know, that's just my take. And maybe certain things I was contradicting, maybe so. But I still feel like Fergie is still just a little bit ahead. Or, do you know what I mean?
I had to spend the whole Sunday arguing with my brother about that with the most biased of all biased. So do you know how I ended it? This is how I ended it.
Yeah, go on.
Bob Paisley's better than them both. Fuck it.
I'll sip a drink to that as well, mate. 100%. And we might do a part 2 as well. I think we will, because I think as well, there's a few things that I probably wanted to say, a few things Jeff wanted to say. And to be fair as well, people, there's no, in my opinion, remember, it's just an opinion. It's not factual. It's because it's how you perceive something. So I appreciate everyone that was getting involved in that as well. All the people that were actually being polite. Obviously, we get a few bellends that like to chat some rubbish, but you know, that's just what it is. You get a couple of keyboard warriors. But anyway, we move, and LFT Sports TV says, "Smash the likes, big up Kop-Ish." All right, big up yourself,
man, bless.
Big up yourself. Jiff. All right, let's start. Yeah. First off the list, I want to talk about. He's a centre back that used to play for us last season. We got him on loan. He goes by the name of Kabak. Didn't have the greatest of times, but mainly probably down to the form that we was in, down to also the personnel that were missing. That didn't help him either. He obviously got injured towards the end of our season as well. So we didn't even get to see the end of Kabak. He didn't get no love at the end. We couldn't give him no send-off, no nothing, yeah? Reports are coming out, yeah, that Schalke need money so bad that they've just told, man, don't come back. Like, don't come back in it. Like, wherever you are, stay on your holiday. Don't come back. We need the money. And I was like, is it that deep over there? Anyway.
I mean, you've made it a lot more raggo than it.
No, bro. Bob, the reports have said Schalke need the money. And they've said, brother, whatever you've done, keep doing it over there because we can't afford to keep paying you. But apparently, they're in some serious financial trouble. Which leads me to go to, Drift. Apparently, apparently he's been offered to a few clubs. So far, no green light from any club. Bruv, do you think that's something that we should look at? And not only that, what the hell is Kabak supposed to do? I know he's not Liverpool playing anymore, but like he's still kind of part of us, so to speak. He's only just left. Like, bro, like what is Kabak supposed to do? And are Liverpool missing out on something?
I've had a couple. I've been going into a little bit of discussion with a couple people over the last 24 hours on this one because My take on it is he didn't do badly enough for Liverpool that if he's free, we don't take him. Yeah.
Yeah.
That Schalke ain't making out the hood.
Big up Mark A as well. I see Mark with the comments each and every time. Big up yourself, bro.
He never did bad enough for us to not look at him on a free, right?
Yeah.
I think he did okay. I think he had a couple of games where he did prove that there is some quality in there. He's only 20 years old. He's only going to get better, right?
Yeah, of course.
If we're looking to do what we know FSG are looking to do, which is cash in on Phillips, and we all hope they don't. We truly do hope that they don't, right? Yeah. But we know that if we do get a 15 million or more offer, they're gonna take it. They're blatantly gonna take it.
100%.
With that in mind, Kabak for free from an FSG point of view and an FSG model, I think it makes perfect sense because even though Phillips is better than Kabak, Phillips is going to be fifth choice. Kabak is fifth choice, I don't have a problem with. I know he doesn't need to improve a lot, but I think playing with Van Dijk, with Ibu, under Klopp for a longer period of time, I think he will actually see a progression in his play, right?
Yeah.
But then, but then not even just that, bro. Let's look at it from a base model on his age, his ability, he's an international, etc., etc. But if he's 20 mil and you can get him in on a decent wage, which I'm guessing you could probably get him in for about 40, 50 grand a week, easy. Yeah.
No, did you say 20 mil, like in terms of fee?
Sir, hold on a minute.
Because remember, he's apparently, reportedly, he's been offered for free, if not.
Oh,
free,
yeah, sorry.
I'm
still thinking about, sorry, I've confused myself, my bad. So if you can get him for free, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to come in at around, I'll say probably 40, 50 grand a week. Maximum is the wages, especially the situation where he's in. And he's a Liverpool fan. A lot of people remember, we can use the emotional situation to our advantage. He's a Liverpool fan. I'm not saying take liberties with him, but he's a Liverpool fan, right? So you can twist it, right?
Yeah.
Bro, why not do what Chelsea do with their little skanking asses? Bring him in for free, loan him out, make loan fees off of him, and then you know what, bro? Play him if he gets better, like they did with Courtois, or shut him off if he ain't good enough for about 5-10 million, make a profit like they did with all the other guys. You made me remember the other day. Look at that bad boy they bought from Lille last year that people have forgot they even bought, bro, because they loaned him out straight away.
Yeah. Agreed.
I remember Cal wanted him for Liverpool because he actually is a good enough player that he could have come in and played now. They bought him and loaned him out, bro. Because their model is to teeth everyone for free or cheap and then go and shot them for a profit. And that's how they keep getting away with spending all this money. Why not bring Kabak in for free, send him out on loan, or keep him if we get rid of Phillips and keep him as a fifth choice? For me, that's it, sir. For me, it goes either way. It goes either way, good business for Liverpool. Low wages, cheap fee, or free fee. Keep him, and then you make a profit on Phillips, or you send him out on loan and you get a loan fee out of him, and then you even maybe get a transfer in a year or two's time. You make profit on him. Or he blossoms into a beautiful centre-back, and you've got a bad boy that you got for free. Either way, it is a win-win-win-win-win.
Yeah.
No, I kind of feel bad for the guy, you know. Bro. I genuinely feel like he literally told his mum and dad he was going uni. They said, go on, son, go and be everything you can be. And then when he finished uni, they told him, do you know what, son? Yeah, we've already changed your bedroom into a gym. You better find somewhere else to live. Like, whoa. You lot said I could come home when I finish. Like, what's going on? Well, you can sleep in the car in the driveway, but like, listen, bro, come on, man. I feel bad for the guy, bro.
Shout out to anybody who's had their room turned into a gym, because, boy, that is peak.
Hey, come on, man.
I'm going to get through some of the chats as well. Hey, do you know what, yeah? Just lost it. Jamie, good evening, my brother. And you know what? It's Jamie's birthday. People, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jamie. And not only that, people, smash the like button for Jamie's birthday. Smash the beat for Jamie's birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, Jamie. I hope you're having a blessed day, my brother. I saw it on Twitter as well. And I see what the family done. So the decorations of that. Nice one, my G. Where is it? Tope Bella says Kabak literally got beat and deleted by LFC. That's so true. Night 75 Jammer. If Kabak is free for anyone, why are other clubs going in for him? Why would we get him and try and loan him out when they can when they can get him for free. Well, I'll say this as well. It's reportedly. So I don't know if it's fully true, as I said before, like whether it's free, but I read a couple of reports that it was free, and I also read a couple of reports where they've said it's a minimal fee. So make of that what you will. But Kabak is on the market, and remember, people, we were offered Kabak for £8 million, and what's so mad is we had an agreement in place with Schalke before for what was it, like 16 or whatever it was, and the fact that they were like, well, we don't care if you got that agreement, we'll give it for you even lower, and we still didn't take that up, says a lot about Schalke's situation. Says a lot.
And Jambo, what I'll say as well is, how did Chelsea manage to get Sarr for free and loan him out then? Same difference, right? Why didn't somebody else just pick him up for free?
People forgot Chelsea got him, you know, and he might not even play a game at Chelsea. That's the wickedest thing. Do you want to know something? Malang Sarr, yeah, he's decent. I don't know how well he played like last season on loan, but you see Chelsea, they'll do something shrewd. He either comes back in and he obviously plays in the first team, or they'll sell him next summer or whatever for about 15, 20 mil. Do you want to bet? Chelsea do it as well. They are very good at selling players at very, very good prices for them.
Plus, you got to remember, we got the master hustler as well. Edwards will be able to convince people to take him on loan a lot more than his agent just doing it by himself. Do you get what I'm saying?
For real. Matt's Hairline says, breaking, Divock Origi has just signed for Bolton Wanderers as a cleaner on a 3-year plan for £13 a week. Shocking news.
Hey, Matt's Hairline, you're taking a piss, bro.
You're taking liberties, bro. I can't even lie. Musa, but big at yourself, though. Musa LFC 21 says, question. I know what we as fans think, but do you think Klopp believes he needs a 9 for his system to work or evolve? Personally, I don't think he does. What do you think, Drift?
I kind of agree with that based on the fact that in the whole time he's been here, he's never actually tried to sign a striker. Either that or his loyalty to Firmino is out of this world, bro. Like, out of this world. But you got to think about it, bro. He's been Liverpool manager for 5 years, 5-6 years, and he has never, ever tried to buy a striker, bro. Ever.
Yeah.
That is actually kind of mad when you think about it, you know, bro.
Nah, that is true. But here's the thing. So, when it comes to the whole Kabak thing, because this leads me into something else, actually. So, I've also seen another comment where someone said he's not homegrown. And this is what's making me think, are we as fans focusing too much on we don't have a lot of money, or we're not really focusing on maybe the bigger issue is that the homegrown situation is mad. So literally, unless certain people move, we can't bring in anyone anyway. There has to be a gap. So, and here's the way I'm going on to this, Drift.
Well, you can, but you just can't register them.
Yeah, I know, but no one's really going to do that because just in case something happens, say for example, I don't know, Liverpool went and got Florian Neuhaus, who I'm going to speak about in a minute, yeah? And they signed him, but they thought they were going to get rid of Shaqiri, so they thought there'd be a space. But say Shaqiri's, they're digging in, you know, his feet in the sand, don't want to move because he wants maybe a payoff from Liverpool, whatever. And say that move falls through, we can't then put Neuhaus through. I know we can obviously not register Shaqiri, and then I suppose, you know, you register Neuhaus, but then you're paying Shaqiri's wages. So it's like something has to be done there. And the reason I said that is because of this, yeah. There was an interview by Florian Plettenberg. He runs the sport in Germany. And he had an interview with SIM.com. And he spoke about a couple of players and he spoke about Florian Neuhaus. And this is what he said. They asked him, do you think Liverpool will go back in for Florian Neuhaus this summer? He was like, it's not likely. There were calls between Jurgen Klopp and Florian Neuhaus' management. Klopp is a massive fan. Neuhaus is also aware of Liverpool's interest. It's likely that he will stay in Gladbach for this summer. And next summer, there could be talks between Liverpool as well as Bayern. Klopp wants him, but right now, there are too many players for the central midfield in the squad. Now, the first thought I thought of when I read that, yeah, is this. Jurgen Klopp does so much scouting and so much fronting for players that we want to get. He must kind of get sick and tired of, we want to get you. He convinces them. And then he goes back to Liverpool, tells them we can get this player. And they go, yeah, well, Jurgen, we got to wait. We got to sit and wait. We got to offload this player. We need money from this player. Like, I'm starting to hear like a repetitive line. It happened with Werner. Sweet talk Werner. Got to the bar, gave man drinks, told man, yeah, do you know what I mean? The deal's done. Like, it was practically wrapped up. For Liverpool to then go, we ain't got the funds. Now, albeit pandemic, I hear you. But it's a common line, I feel like, at Liverpool, where it's a case of we convince the player's interested, but we always hear the whole, but there's just no space. And when I say that, yes, space not in the squad, but I think Liverpool can offload. But not only that, I think financial. My question to you is this, Drift. What should we be focused on right now as Liverpool fans? Do we have a major issue financially? Or, again, is it the squad? Is it a case of we just got to trim the squad and see where we can go? Because from what it looks like, bruv, I'm even starting to wonder where money's the issue. I'm wondering whether players just won't leave and we can't shift them off the books. And if that's the case, we can't bring players in.
Yeah, you probably actually do have a point. I can't even really rebuttal that is a massive possibility. I would have thought though that with people like Shaqiri, for example, that are talented footballers, the club should know whether they're in a position where the likelihood of him leaving is high or not. Because the club obviously know things, innit? And I think that's the reason why. Because let's be honest as well, yeah. We would have had a lot of our players that would have gone before if we weren't holding out for higher fees all the time.
Yeah,
and I get from a business point of view, that is a good way to do things. But we know that Grujic could have went 2 years ago if we hadn't held out for such astronomical fees. And the irony is, bro, he went for the same money we were being offered 2 years ago. Do you get what I mean? Like, when you really think about it, if we don't go on stupid with our demand, everybody will take Shaqiri. If we're just like, you know what, if it's between 10 to 15 mil, you can have Shaq. Loads of teams of a high enough quality for Shaq to consider the move would go, all right, we'll take him. He had a good Euros. He's a good player. He's 28, 29, like he's still technically in his prime. He wasn't an injury-prone player before he came to Liverpool, meaning you can even kind of like sell them the dream of like, look, he just couldn't hack Klopp, innit? And the way we train. But if you train him differently, he'll be fine. He got through the whole Euros and never got no injury. And Switzerland made it out of the groups and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a part of me that does feel like it is the way we train and the intensity of Liverpool's training that maybe Shaq just can't quite keep up with. It happens, bro. Do you get what I mean? And I look at a situation like that, and then I look at some of the other players in our team, like Origi. You look, no, I'm never going to change my love for Origi and how I rate Origi. But I know he's got to move on if he wants to have a Liverpool career. You can look at the situation and go, lower the amount you want, and a club will take him. He's a talented player. If you lower it and go, you know, all right, 10 mil, and you can have Divock. But there are clubs who will take him. And, bro, don't even get me started. I definitely don't want to pile on him. I don't. I really don't want to be horrible and start piling on him and doing the whole making fun of man or whatever. But if we worried about the foreign quota so much, why did we give Adrian a contract extension? Why are we wasting why are we wasting a foreign player position in our team on a goalkeeper that isn't good enough, shouldn't be playing, and is third in the pecking order? Like, for me,
bro, that's a good argument.
I feel like that is a really stupid decision.
But here's the thing, I think we've made a few silly decisions, to be fair, because obviously we'll get onto some of the contract stuff later, we'll get onto that. But I just think, like, you're right with the whole Adrian thing. I think to myself, like, to be fair, is Joe Hart the same level as Adrian? He's probably better. Joe Hart is probably
better than Adrian.
So this is what I was going to say. So why not just gone and got Joe Hart on a free? Do you know what I mean? And sign him up, bro. Like, it don't make no, like, rather than stick with Adrian, who's Spanish taking up that spot. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I know we all talk about like Liverpool's sell to buy, and that is true. Because again, 975 Jam says, Matt, thank you for saying what you said about homegrown, which is true. So we have to do the whole, you know, if you've got too many homegrown players, you have to obviously has to level up, because if you've got too many foreign players, you can't bring them in. And we're at our maximum. So we can't bring in no one. So until someone moves, we can't make no moves. So it's kind of like we're in a checkmate situation. The problem is what I'm worried about with Liverpool. And again, this actually leads me on to something else, Drift, as well, which I wanted to bring up here. I know I'm kind of segueing here a little bit, but it's all going to add up in a bit. Fabrizio Romano also spoke about Daniel Marlon. And I know Marlon's gone dormant, so we're not going to spend too much on him. But here's the joke. He goes, this is what he said, yeah?
Sorry, bro. Sorry, I just got to say it before I forget. When Adrian
Yeah.
signed that new contract, he got a pay increase as well. So
Did he? He shot.
He was on 35 grand. Now he's on 50.
We moved for Adrian. Apparently, Romano on one thing called Benchwarmers, one Twitter, not Twitter thing, one program, whatever, said Liverpool only thought about signing Donyell Marlin in case they sold Shaqiri or Origi faster. Those were his exact words. Bruv, I'm not going to lie to you. It sounds like it's the same thing. Unless we can shift these players that we apparently want to get rid of, Origi, Shaqiri, whoever, maybe Taki, whoever, bruv, we're not making those signings, no matter how much money we got. And I think that's maybe the bigger issue. Are the players that are on decent money at the club digging their heels in to the point where we're finding it hard? Because, bruv, I've also heard reports that Shaqiri, apparently his value is only 10 mil. Like, apparently 10 mil is what we're asking for. That's not a lot. But maybe the wages, the payoff, I don't know. Because obviously, when it gets to certain things where players like leave, there's always that kind of like that payoff that certain players want and whatever. Maybe players are digging in their heels, bro. I think we should be concerned.
I can't remember what Shaqiri's pay was on. You remember when we actually had the list?
Oh yeah, the list. I think it's on like 90.
Yeah,
maybe.
Was it around 80 or 90 grand a week, something
100
like that?
Maybe something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, which we gotta be honest, there's a lot of money if you're a club that's like of his level, but you know, like Roma, for example, where it's a club where that's his level, but I think that'd probably be really expensive for them. Do you get what I mean? They don't have a lot of money. So yeah, 90 being on 80-90 grand a week is probably still difficult for some of the teams that can afford the 10 mil, but then you got to factor in his wages on top of that. It's a tough one, you know, bro. It's a tough one.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
There's got to be there has got to be a team out there who know that Shaqiri can improve their squad. What are we doing here? Shaqiri's a talented player. Like, we cannot be struggling to get rid of a player of Shaqiri's level for only £10 million.
But here's the thing. I don't know. See, for what we can see, when Michael Edwards and Liverpool on it, they get the thing done. We've seen it over the years. Even with Konate start the season, start the window. We know like the Konate thing was just shrewd, like 36 done deal, boom, bum, finish, like deal done, yeah. Now we get to the bit where it's the hard part. It's shifting players that might want to stay. Bro, let's be real. I know Shaqiri said he wants a new challenge and he's not playing. He's probably the one where you think to yourself he's more likely to go. Big up Liam Kenny as well. Big up yourself. He says, Adrian getting that back pay, you're damn right. But no,
hold on a minute. But you know, back pay means that you were doing more than you were getting paid for.
No, but here's the thing.
What was Adrian doing that meant he should have got a back pay?
Brother, he had that Liverpool jersey on. He's doing a lot. He's doing more. He's doing more than me. He's doing a lot. I can't lie. Adrian's doing a lot. But
hey, bruv, if them man just need a cheerleader, you know, I'll come and run jokes every training session and in the dressing room.
Bruv, it's true.
If that's what if you can get 50 grand a week for being a cheerleader, I'll be in there with the pom-poms, mate.
Wait, someone, please clip that up. No, I'm joking. But
you think it's joke, bro?
But Drift but this is the joke though. When I talk about Shaqiri, yeah, Shaqiri's obviously decent earning. He's getting decent money. Maybe he does want to leave New Challenge, right? But you got players like Divock Origi who maybe thinks, I don't know if I want to go because I know wherever I go, it's not going to be the same as Liverpool. I'm not going to get maybe the same type of love from the fans, even from his peers. Bro, he might be the one that's just digging his heels in. We have to think about these things, you know, because I don't think it's as easy as we keep saying, there's no money. We know there's not a lot of money. But at the same time, I think we're only going to get a true picture of that is when someone leaves and then we look who we bring in. Because right now, maybe we're being a little bit harsh when it's a case of Liverpool might not be able to have Kane money, but there's money there to get someone substantial. The problem is they got to get rid of a player. And right now they can't.
No, it's true. So a couple of people have been asking me what I'm drinking on. I'm on the grouse today.
On the grouse.
Yeah, I'm on the grouse today.
I'm on the dark rum with tropical vibes as my chaser. If you know about tropical vibes, you know.
No caffeine for me, so it's lemonade with everything.
Lemonade as well.
But this Shaqiri thing's kind of mad with the whole
Look,
contract
Adam,
situation or whatnot.
Adam
It's
says it
mad.
as well. So it's quite interesting. Adam says it as well. I thought Shaqiri would have gone by now. This is what I'm saying, bro. Remember, this
Because
talk
we've
of
let the
Shaqiri
Euro hype die down, haven't we now?
We have. I don't know, man. I'm kind of worried. Oh, sorry, Miss Super Chat market. Say no one comes in for certain players. Would you consider cancelling contracts, giving up free transfers to get one or two non-homegrown players in that team? Kopish. That's it. I think Edward. Maybe that was Edward's Miss Super Chat. If I've got that correct, or is he asking us?
Or maybe he's asking Ed. Do you know what? I was actually thinking that, funny enough, just a minute ago after we were talking about what Schalke are doing.
Yeah.
If we weren't tight, because you could look at the situation, you could go for the good of your career after being a good servant to the team for Shaqiri. Like, you contributed massively to us winning the Champions League with that performance against Barcelona, or that assist in the Barcelona game. You scored a double against Man United. You've done well for us, and injury has been one of the big factors. It isn't like you just come in and you've done nothing on purpose. You had a lot of injuries. Do you know what? All right, cool. You can just go for free, innit? Or you put the price right down, bro. And I mean, you put the price right down to the point where his wages aren't even an issue. Like, you tell Roma, for example, if they wanted him, look, you can have him for 4 or 5 mil. Do you know what I mean? Go do you. Like, we do you that 85% discount. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you can pay his wages with the rest of the money you would have spent on the fee. Something like that, in order to just make sure that we get a little something and he goes out the door. But because we're always penny pinching and we're always watching, like we're the brother who drops a penny in the shop, watches it roll underneath the ting and goes, yeah, brother, can you move the counter, please? My penny just went under the ting. That's us, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
I want to go that deep.
No, bro, that is us, bro. That is us. You get what I'm saying? I've left the shop at £1 rolled under there before, bruv, and I ain't no baller. Bruv, Liverpool wouldn't even let a penny roll under there, bruv. So we know for a fact that they are not going. They are not going to let man go for free, bruv. There is no way on earth. Liverpool let a man walk away for free. What, the buy to sell club?
Do you know what?
Yeah.
That's interesting because that leads into, well, we're going to that a bit later because that leads into the Henderson thing. Tahir Qureshi says FSG turning out like Levy, stingy, tight. No, do you want to know something? I think you have to give FSG a bit more credit than Levy, because with Levy, think about how long Poch was there for, and Poch probably wanted more than what he was getting. Whereas Jurgen Klopp, I know he probably wanted more, but he arguably got enough. I don't think Poch ever got enough, really. When you actually deep it, like, look at the squads that they were able to kind of build up, and ours was way superior, especially our first 11, at least, or first 12 to 13. Maybe Spurs is a little bit deeper, but do you know what I mean? Tope Bella says, we're waiting for Bosman to print the receipt so we can count the change. Bro, you real, man are heartless out here, bro. You man are heartless.
But bro, you come on, man. You know that's us, bro. You know it is, bro.
I don't. It is. Man, no, you're right. Maybe it is, but I just think let's not. If we're tight, let me say this. Yeah, there's something else I want to bring up, Drift. One other thing.
Morning. How much is this?
149, sir.
I've got 50p. Fuck you, bastard.
Hey, that's not good, my brother.
That's not good, my brother.
Hey, bro, that's us up in Bossman's shop, bro.
No, it's true. One other thing I wanted to. All right, so that leads me to, you say we're tight, yeah, and you're all right. We are tight. Now, you see Florian Pletterberg, who I was talking about, who he's actually well regarded. I won't say he's maybe on the same level as, say, a Fabrizio or whatever from a name perspective, but he knows his German football and pretty much Italian and Spanish as well. He's pretty clued up. Listen to this, what he says. Whether we want to believe him or not, it's up to, you know, the people in the chat and up to you as well, Jiff. I'm going to read this out. So they asked him, there's been rumors saying Liverpool have made a bid for Federico Chiesa. Is it true? Does Liverpool want him, and is it possible for the rest to get him? This is his response. Liverpool and Chelsea made a bid for Federico Chiesa. Chelsea 100% bid, 100 million euros. I don't know the amount that Liverpool bid. Juventus turned down the bids and Chiesa wants to stay at Juve. Firstly, when you read that, does that give you confidence that Liverpool? We don't know how big the bid was, but that give you confidence that Liverpool are still looking at least to get maybe a top player, or do you kind of still feel like it was an empty bid where that was maybe just for show, knowing that reports like this would come out and it make it seem like we're being active after these big players and we're not?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It could be both, innit? It genuinely could be both. And do you know what else is worrying? Is maybe it was a legit offer, but then that would have meant one of our big boys would have been put in the shop window to balance it out. We don't know, bro, innit? Like we like honestly, we don't know. But as you said, an open or an empty offer, sorry, it's very easy. It's very easy to make an empty offer to look like you mean business, but you don't. You get what I mean?
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? It's very easy. If you went, you know what, Juve, we'll give you 50 mil for Chiesa. And you know full well he's going to be 100 mil or above. You look like you had intent, but you didn't really. Do you get what I mean? Like you can make them empty offers. Do you get what I mean? It's obvious. Like how comes we know how much Chelsea offered, but we don't know how much Liverpool offered? Because we probably came in and literally went, how much is this? 150. Yeah, I got 50p. Fuck you. Bro, that was probably literally what we did, bro.
That's not good, my brother.
You get what I'm saying, bro? That we like honestly, we have no idea what that offer entailed. Or bro, we could have done one of these ones. We could have offered 100 mil, but we could have been like, yeah, and we'll pay that off. Plus, you'll get a sell-on fee, and we'll pay that off in installments over the next 6 years, or something crazy where you pay like, what are you lot on about?
To be fair, though, I feel like that I don't think would ever be upfront, though. I think even if Chelsea's bid, Chelsea's bid might be 2 or 3 installments. It's never really one payment unless it's a release clause, to be fair. But I know we would have gone that bit deeper. We probably would have been like, well, we'll pay that off in 10 years. Like, we'll give you 10 million each year kind of thing, innit?
Like, my man will all be off playing for Real Madrid and we're still paying for him,
and we're still paying them installments. So,
yeah.
It's mad.
You know what it was? Remember back in the day where the trainers were long beat up and you're still paying the catalogue fee, bro?
The shoes all talking and that. Them things. The shoes
bro. Them shoes all got put in the bin long time, brother. You're still paying for it, bro.
And that. With the thing to separate. Pow.
Remember that £2.50 a week catalogue price, bro?
Aye. Big up Freeman's. If you know about Freeman's catalogue, you know. Aye, trust me.
It was all about what was the best one? I've forgotten the name now.
For me, Freeman's
Littlewoods, bro. It was all about Littlewoods.
Yeah, Littlewoods as well. 975 Jabba says, didn't you guys have the opposite view of Harry Wilson? And when Carol Matt said the transfer fee is low and we should get 50 million, you missed my super chat. Was this the one? Didn't you guys have the opposite view of Harry Wilson? When Callum Matt said the transfer fee is too low, we should get 15 mil.
To a degree, but you got to remember, it's a little bit different with Wilson. Wilson's an academy player who's homegrown, so you don't have that worry about you've got to like get him out for that quota. And we were offered a lot more for him, but obviously then the pandemic hit and then the deal didn't go through. So we know what people value him at. 25 mil was what they were going to pay. No, like if Bournemouth never got relegated, then there was no pandemic.
They would have set us up nicely, bro. Nice.
25 mil was how much we were gonna get for that for him from Bournemouth. That is a lot of money. So when you actually think about it,
they would have set us up nicely. Bro.
Yeah, like only getting like 10 mil to Liverpool must feel like quite a step down. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then again, at the same time, I guess that logic can be used, and I guess we can't be hypocrites for real. I guess it's kind of the same thing. If you just want the player out the door, but again. Wilson in on high wages like Shaqiri. He's homegrown. He didn't cost the fee in the first place. Like it's a little bit different with Wilson, isn't it? So
it is.
100%. Fair point though. Fair point.
100%. Mark A says like the video. Come on, people, smash the like button. Come on. Millie Neymar says critical season for FSG and Klopp. I still have hope. Trust me, I think we still have hope. It's just a case of this like. The end of this transfer window, this window right here is so crucial because if we don't make any significant signings and Konate is the only one, I think a lot of Liverpool fans are going to be very, very upset. I don't think we'll be like angry and want to like kill FSG, so to speak, like or do a madness, but I just think there'll be a lot of disappointment because of, in fact, no, I'll take that back. I think they'll be
Oh,
right.
Matt, let me ask you a question because
They
you
might
know
be
I
right.
always try
They'll
and
have
be.
in front. They'll be
You know
right.
I always try and be fair, yeah. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have we been disingenuous to Kanate by the fact that we're acting like we haven't made a major signing and technically we've bought one of the best young players in world football?
I'm not being disingenuous to Konate, but maybe as a fan base, like, no, do you know what it is? No. The fan base love Konate. I think the fan base have already fallen in love with Konate from his introduction to how he plays. He's everything that we kind of expected and wanted, right? The problem is, though, that's one player where, okay, we knew we had a crisis last season when we had to go and get 2 centre-backs on loan. Or I say one, because one of them is still a hologram, never seen man play, and unfortunately still hasn't played yet. But we brought in Kanate where we kind of knew that was always going to happen. We were always going to get a centre-back, whether it's bringing back Kabak or as we got Kanate, right? Bruv, it's not about the defense to a degree, because that's been solved when we always knew it was going to be solved. It's about midfield and attack. Gino and Adams gone. At least get a replacement, which I think will still happen. I'm hoping. And not only that, an attacker, because we found that last season when the front three aren't firing and if Jota gets injured, we're in trouble. So you got to have that other player. I know Harvey Elliott's there as well, but you can't put all the pressure on him. Like, he's young. Like don't put the world on his shoulders to the point where he feels like he's got to carry Liverpool, for example, if, say, Salah gets injured or something. We don't want to see that. He'll rise to the occasion, but I don't want to see man playing under bare pressure like that, like coming up against Man City and got to play the game of his life. Don't want to see that. He's supposed to be nurtured in. He's supposed to be like at a point where he's just finding his feet, so to speak, a bit like what Foden did for the first couple of seasons with Man City. So,
I mean, the only reason why I asked, bro, is because the other day I was thinking to myself, are we being a bit disingenuous to this star youngster we bought? Because,
yeah,
and I'm not trying to put him on the same level before anyone has a go at me, but if we'd have bought Kevin De Bruyne, if we'd have bought Mbappe, we'd have bought Harry Kane, if we'd have bought Grealish, and it was the only signing we made, people would have been a bit disappointed we didn't fill other holes, but there'll be gas going into the season because we had that player. But whereas with Konate, if we started the season now, everyone would be fuming, and it would almost be like Konate would be like, well, guys, you got me. And it'll be like, no, fuck, we don't care what we got you, bro. Do you get what I mean? So I thought we've been a little bit disingenuous to him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we all know if the only player we signed this summer was Grealish, nobody would be anywhere near as angry. Do you get what I mean? Like, so as an example of like, I just feel like maybe we didn't give Konate as much credit as a player when we made the purchase as maybe we should have, maybe. Do you get what I mean? And we're all guilty of it. Everybody, I feel like. I'm not even pointing fingers. Like, I feel like I was part of it as well. I know what I was worried about was his injury record, which maybe it was stupid of me to downplay the signing by being worried about something that hasn't even happened yet.
It's understandable, though. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But that was what I was worried about. Oh my God, we're going to get another injury-prone player to fix a problem where we've got injuries. We have signed one of the best young talents in world football, and I think it went under the radar a little bit, you know.
I think it has, and you're right on that part, because I still feel like as well when Konate, because I think Konate is going to start the season along with Matip, so I don't think Virgil and Gomez are going to be ready just yet. I think they'll be kind of eased in, which I'm kind of glad Liverpool will do. Bro, I think Konate is going to be an absolute beast in the Prem, and I think him and Matip are going to be absolutely sound to the point where we're not even going to be worried about defense. I think we're just going to be worried about, with our new midfield, how it is right now with no Genie, the midfield's lacking something. So, you know what I mean? It's all about that. And you're right. If we got Jack Grealish and he was the only signing we made, I think what it is, we favour attacking football, innit? That's just the nature, innit? You always favour an attacker. So, for example, if Liverpool were to go on by, I'm trying to think, like, let's say Varane was our only signing. Let's say it was Varane. Or it was, I don't know. Who's a decent attacker? Say it was Jadon Sancho. I know I may not have got both of them, but let's just say it was one of the other we got. I think we would have favoured more likely Sancho, because I just feel like as fans we love attacking football. We appreciate defending, of course we do. Like, I love defending as well, but I just think the overall consensus is like, when we buy that attacker, it just gives you that energy, that vibe. Like that, bro. When we signed Salah and Mane, did you see the energy levels like that were going into the club? compared to.
Oh no, I'm never gonna lie, bro. I think they're bad examples. You know, I think the audience is quite split, bro. I had to convince enough man about both of those two, bro. When we bought Mo, yeah, there was a lot of people that weren't on board with it. You know?
I was gassed with Mo because I remember,
bro. There was a lot of people that weren't on board with Mo, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I remember,
and Mane, I think, was even worse. I think there were less people happy about Mane, to be honest.
Do you know, that's a good example because I think with Mane, I was happy we signed Mane, but I wasn't gassed. Like I
remember the conversations, bro.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Mane, he's good, yeah, but is he like?
I remember you were angry at me, bro. I remember was in Hyde Park and we just confirmed Wijnaldum, and we already have Mane, and you was looking at me like, well, you got what you wanted, didn't it? You little shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the players.
You was looking at me, you was kind of angry with me. Like, why are you so happy? I was like, bro, because we just signed Wijnaldum and Mane. That's why. You was like, no, yeah, but why are you so happy? I was like, because we just signed Mane and Wijnaldum, bro.
When we signed Wijnaldum, I was like, 25 mil Wijnaldum. And at that time, I remember there was other players who were linked to it, and I was thinking, why are we spending 25 on Wijnaldum, yeah? Then when we got Mane, I was like, I don't know, man. Like, Mane's good, but like, I swear there's other players. But anyway, I'll get onto that in a minute because there's a couple of chats coming in. Let me quickly read them out. I don't want to miss
Robbo, bro. You know how many people I had to convince about Robbo?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. God. I swear to you, when we bought Robbo, I said, "What are we doing?" I can't even front, and that's me being real. And I'm not gonna lie about certain things at all. Zabiri says, "Bless up, man. Them. I can't catch a break to tune in as usual, but keep dropping videos. I will binge them later. Done no one love. I appreciate that, Zabiri, man. Big up, big up. Sam X Legend says, if we don't get more players, gonna fly to the US and do a tombstone to JW Henry. I won't read out the last bit. It's a bit peak, Sam. I don't want to get you in trouble either, and I don't want us to get banned. I'll just say you want to do wrestling moves. LFC can't shift players now because they're past their sell-by date. Big up Sam X Legend. Just ease up on certain bits, though. We just gotta be careful still.
But he's definitely right about the sell-by date. I agree with that. We've let a lot of players let their hype's completely gone now, isn't it? And that's why it's harder to get rid of them.
Agreed. Night said if I jam it says Grealish has missed 371 days in 5 years through injuries.
That is a very true point.
Damn,
very true point.
That's a lot.
Remember when I said that to you, Matt? I don't know if it was on or off air. Remember when I said to you, Grealish gets a whole bag of injuries, and the Klopp system, he might not actually work, bro.
No, I think John is. The problem is with Jack Grealish, he's got that Hazard thing where they will hold on to the ball because they know that you really can't get it off them unless you foul them. The problem is when you do that a lot of the time, people will just kick you up. And I feel like a lot of his injuries stem from that. But then again, he does get calf injuries. You see the man's calf, no homo. Man's calves are stupid, bro. They're like the same size as Van Dijk's. Like, it shouldn't be possible. So it's a bit mad. Someone says, MP says, I was gassed for Robbo just because Milner was playing left back. Yeah, do you know what? I remember the Milner thing, 16-17 season, innit? When Milner had that long stint at left back. And I remember thinking, raw, we need to get a left back. And do you know what I remember? Because I think I was speaking to you, Driffy, and I said, raw, City are getting Mendy and we're getting Robbo. And I was like, ain't this the same Robbo that got relegated with Hull? Like, what does he know about like Premier League, like top level football? Let me just shut my mouth because Robbo.
That's what I'm saying. I remember having to defend, and I remember exactly. I remember the exact question you asked me. You was like, "No, Drift, on the real, what has Robbo done? Why you're so happy?" I remember the exact question. You was like, "What has Robbo done? Why you were so happy?"
Listen, I'm gonna be so honest, people, because again, I'm a very honest guy. Do you know what I said to Drift? I said, bro, you know we just signed Robbo. He was like, bro, Robbo's good. I was like, is he better than Moreno? I swear to you, I said that, you know. I was like, is he actually better than Moreno, though? Like, really? This man got butchered at Hull, you know. Him and Maguire were getting spun every week.
No, but that was the team, bro. I told you, man.
No,
that was
I hear
the
you.
Team.
I hear you. And that just goes to show you, you could be a very, very good player just in a bad team, and it will make it look like you are dead, like you are finished, bro. Because I tell you what, Maguire and Robbo, look at both of them. Obviously, Maguire took the mid step to Leicester, then took the big step to obviously Man United. Robbo didn't even need no mid step. Man just went What? Because I got relegated. Like, you don't think man can do this thing? Oh, big up Robbo, man. Robbo's the guy as well. And again, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes things can get lost in translation. When you think someone ain't that good and they actually are, but their team is dead, says a lot, man. It says a lot, bro. Says a lot. Bashar says, just wanted to say I love your channel. You're Iraqi fan from Vienna. I appreciate that, Bashar, man.
Bless, man. Big up, man. Big up.
Love for that. And just love for all of you as well for tuning in tonight as well. What's this? Kyle Bosch says Coutinho struggled in attack with Milner's pace at left back. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Milner held it down, to be honest.
Milner held it down that season. Still, I can't even lie.
But I get the logic behind it, though. I get the logic.
You held it down still.
I think we missed the Jamrock super chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and find it now. Hold on. Jamrock, bear with me because all the super chats are actually flying in, and I appreciate all the super chats, people. Trust me. See, the last one I got from Jamrock was 93. All right, Jamrock, send it in again, please, because I can't see it. Just send it in again, bro. Send it again, my brother. But obviously, don't actually super chat. Just say what you're gonna say. Hold on. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Right. Cobb Play says, Matt, have you seen Jonathan David links on Twitter? Apparently, it has legs. It's from a decent journalist. Would you be happy with him? Jonathan David, I remember seeing him from like last year or the season before. Is he at Lille now? Is he at Lille now? I think he was, isn't it? He was at was he at Salzburg? I'm trying to remember where he was from. But I don't know if he's the guy, though. I have to be honest. I don't know. If we put it like this, if we get him as our forward, for me, I'll be disappointed. Because if that's the case, you might as well have got Daniel Marlon, who's better. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you were going to go for that level, you might as well have went for this level. Like, I don't understand getting Jonathan David.
I'd rather Doku, Troy saying, I don't know that much about him, but I don't think that he's the level. If we've missed some of the players who were better than him, then it would be really stupid to go for him.
From what I remember, he's meaty. Do you know what? He's so meaty that I'd rather Patson Daka, and that's no gassing. I'd actually rather.
I agree with that.
Brian Josh says, are the Lautaro links real? Also, Neuhaus been linked again. I think the Lautaro links are mainly from Arsenal, but I think what's happening is that a lot of journalists around Liverpool are basically saying that, maybe that's a deal that we kind of should be pursuing, considering the age, the profile of the player, and how he plays. So I don't know if there's anything actually in it. From what I'm seeing, it's more Arsenal, but apparently, reportedly,
all right, man,
the market.
Let's spend 1 minute on this because I don't want to go into a rant.
Yeah, go.
We spoke about this. Big up all the members. You got our members video over the weekend. Big up all the members. We spoke about this during the members video, so I'll be brief.
Yeah, go on.
We're going to let Arsenal go and sign Martinez, while we're twiddling our thumbs. And we need a striker. They have a striker. I don't care what anyone says. Their manager just don't know what he's doing. They have Aubameyang, and until they get rid of him, they have Lacazette, right? And unless they get rid of him, they're having Nketiah as well. We have one striker on our books who Klopp's clearly shown it's time for you to move on. We have no strikers on our book. So we're going to let Arsenal, little old no European football, I don't mean to be shady, Deadpool Arsenal, go and get a bad boy player like that while we sit here going, boss man, I beg you move the thing because my 2p just rolled underneath your shelf, bro. No, the 2p, either you take it out the till and you get that in your own time, or you move the thing, bro. My 2p just went underneath your shelf, bro. That's what we're doing. While Arsenal are gonna go and get bro, don't even, bro. That's a wind-up, bro.
No, it is a wind-up. I'll tell you why.
That is a wind-up because they are as broke as we are in any capacity of any world. If we're going to talk about money, they're as broke as we are. So if they can do it, why can't we do it?
Well, here's the thing. Again, firstly, we have to get rid of players, though, Drift, because the homegrown thing is a real thing. It's not a made-up thing. It's a real thing. So if we shift the player and we're still not interested, fair enough. So we've got to do that first. Secondly, is Martinez someone we should go for 100%? What you got to remember this as well, though. and this is not what people want to hear, but it's kind of the truth. Our first 11 is so good that it just needs tweaking. If it doesn't need tweaking, we just need to add to the squad, right? Arsenal's first 11 is pants. I'm going to be real, it's pants in terms of if you want to, you know, win a Champions League or win a title. And that's not me disrespecting Arsenal, but their first 11 is just not good enough. Lautaro Martinez enhances that. He's better than Lacazette. If they're going to keep playing Aubameyang on the left, it makes more sense. They've made a couple of signings. Obviously, they got Ben White and whatnot. They're improving, but they're not there yet. They need him more than us. So you can understand the desperation. And you're going to see that from a lot of clubs, bro. Let's be real. We arguably have the best first 11 in the Premier League.
Yeah, which we're going to do a video on for the members.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So it's just about enhancing. Whereas Arsenal, remember, Arsenal are doing what we were doing back in 16-17 season. They're like 5 years later kind of thing.
Yeah, but bro, back then we weren't paying 70 mil for players though.
That's very true, but we didn't need to because we were shrewder than that. Because here's the thing. I don't even think Martinez will go there personally because I think he was Champions League football. That's just my opinion. I think another club will come in and snatch him, like a Liverpool, Atletico Madrid. I can see him going Atletico. I don't see him going Arsenal. I see him more so going maybe even Chelsea because again, Champions League football, you got to attract the player. If he does go there, then fair enough to Arsenal and bigger Arsenal because it means you've attracted a player who didn't want first team football and wanted to live in London, and I have to give them props for that. So you know, Samax Legend says Klopp is punctualist. In terms of players, he needs objectives for the club. Yet he's forced to compromise by having to think about Plan B all the time. Do you get that drift?
Kind of. I'll be very interested to know how many times Liverpool actually get Klopp his first choice player. I know with Alisson, I know with Fabinho, I know with Van Dijk we did, but apparently Mo wasn't actually first choice. We all know Mane factually wasn't first choice. He wanted Goetze. So I'll be quite interested to know just how many times he actually gets his first choice. Remember, even Tsimikas wasn't first choice. We wanted Thingy from Norwich. So I'll be very interested to see how many times he actually gets his first choice, the person he actually wants.
Yeah, no, agreed. Mr. Dare I say it just said, Miss Super Chat. Yeah, sorry, bro. I did miss this. We've only 2.7 million this summer, and if we don't sign anyone else, I'm calling the NCA, SFO, and FBI and saying that FSG is working with the cartel mafia. Fair play. Mohammed says Liverpool lied to my life. Bro, I think we all feel lied to. Umar says our squad is aging, man. I hear you. Remember, people, I'm not saying definitively, but I'm just basing.
We don't have an old squad, though. Aging doesn't mean, do you know what I mean? Like our squad's in its 40s. Still look good. Do you know what I mean? But you just don't look as good as you did in your 30s. But we're not like getting ready to retire in that. Do you know what I mean?
No. I hear that. Nadif, I can't pronounce your. I don't even want to butcher the second bit.
Shazdev.
Shazdev. Yeah, it's my birthday too. After midnight here in Bangkok, 3rd of August. You know. All right, do you know what?
Big up. Drop the beat twice for the time difference, bro.
For real. Remix. Are we doing it again? All right, we are moving. We are rolling tonight, people. Happy birthday, bro. I saw something. I want to bring it up. I think it's from Mark. It's from Mark A, actually. Where is it? Mark. I'm not digging up, but it's something I wanted to say, actually. Here it is. It's like Matt, big team strength from while it's on top. Bro, I fully agree with you. What I am saying though is this, though. Because teams like Arsenal are so far behind, they're going to have to do bare more madness than what we've got to do. I've also seen another chat where someone's gone, yeah, that's true, Matt. Man City, you would say first or second, but best in the league, like in terms of first 11, but they're actually looking to do a 200 million madness and get Kane and Grealish. I fully get that as well. The difference is we just don't have that financial spending. My whole point to this is this. When you are on top, the chasing pack have to do an absolute madness to get close. Because if Liverpool and Man City, whether you spend 50 mil in one window, 70 in one window, or 200 in one window, you're going to keep ahead because you're already ahead. And my whole point is this: Arsenal, Tottenham, Leicester have to go bonkers to kind of close that gap, because the gap is big. Because as we said it, people, Man City and Liverpool have the best first 11, even 12, 13 deep. After that, you could arguably say there's other teams like Chelsea, whatever, but that's why they have to do that amount of damage in the transfer market. So I understand why Arsenal are trying to get a Lautaro Martinez in there. I don't know if you agree, Jeff.
No, do you know what? The logic behind what you're saying is completely factual, bro. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't let that be why I'm okay with it. Do you get what I mean? Like, I can't. There's no way I can chill and relax on an evening time when I'm having my daily Liverpool. No, I know you're not. Obviously, as the host today, you're playing devil's advocate. I get that. Have to. There's no way I can chill and sit back, and think to myself, I tell you what, there's not really anything wrong with the fact that we didn't go for Martinez, because Arsenal need him, innit? They need him more than we do. They need him more than we do. Do you know what that's like, bro? That's like me going into the shop and me seeing a pack of nappies, and it's the last pack on display. I've got one kid, and the man next to me's got two kids, and we're both level, and we're walking up, we're both looking at each other. We can see that last pack of nappies, and we all know whoever don't get them nappies, there's going to be a lot of shitty asses you got to deal with, right? And then he goes, but bruv, I got two kids, man. And then I go, go on then, you have it. Bro, I don't know you. I'm sorry, I don't know you, bruv. I've still got a kid at home, and my kid needs nappies, bro. I'm gonna fucking pick up that piece of thing, and I'm going to the tour and I'm buying it, bro. I'm not letting you have it because you got two. Real talk, but I don't know you, bruv. I don't know you from Adam. Like, I'm saying? Like, my kid needs nappies, bro. So, bruv, with all due respect, fuck Arsenal and what they need, bro. Bro, fuck Arsenal and what they need,
bro. We don't care about Arsenal. That wasn't
exactly,
my point.
bro. So that excuse can't run with me, bro.
No, like, bro, I hear you,
bro. It can't run with me, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is this, though. When you're a team that's behind, just naturally, when you're behind in terms of like, the squad depth and even first 11, you've got to play catch up, right? You have to do a madness. I'm not saying Liverpool shouldn't be improving and going for Martinez. I'm just saying Arsenal going for Martinez in a way doesn't surprise me because they're so far behind, bro. Like, they are behind. Like, they had to spend 50 M's on Ben White. Even I'm thinking 50 M's on Ben White, you should have tried maybe get someone else, but that's not the point. They have to go big. It's either go big or go home. Bro, they're on the verge of pretty much being overtaken by Leicester on a full-time basis. You know them ones there? Where you go and look at the rotor,
I get it,
and you see your hours have been dropped, and you're seeing, bro, this brother's coming in every week stealing my hours. Like, what's going on? Bruv, it's going to be a permanent fixture soon, to the point where you might start seeing Leicester always above Arsenal. Part-time will become full-time, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why they have to do that. That's what I'm saying, though.
To me,
I don't agree. I'm not saying like that's what we should worry about. That I'm just saying from an outside perspective, teams that are outside the top four, bro, they have to go big, because if they don't go big, bro, they're literally gonna fail.
But you know what? This is you know what? Sir, hold on a minute, sir. We'll get back to that one.
Yeah, there's a
Dane makes a great point here, though, bro. What Arsenal are trying to do to catch up with the likes of us. Bro, now after what just happened, do we not need to do that to now bridge the gap to make sure we stay with City?
That's very true. No, that's very true. But again, that's
you get what I mean? We've got to bridge that gap, bro. Like, let me tell you something, yeah? Harry Kane didn't turn up for training today, people, right? Yeah. Because he is so angry at not being given the transfer already. And you can tell he's going to dig his heels in a bit here. And even that's a bit out, 100%. Even that's a little bit out of character, he's probably going to think to himself, well, you promised me something. And the fact that you're going back on your word means that I'm not going to hold up my end of the bargain of being a good kind of upstanding character and a model professional. I'm going to have to get a little dirty here because you took liberties and this is my career that you're fucking with, right? I think he's going to really push for this move to Man City. So we got to look at the situation where City might be getting Grealish and Harry Kane in 1 year,
which is peak.
They're going to substantially increase their ability to win trophies with those two signings, right?
Bro, I hear you. I hear
Bro,
you.
Varane and Sancho have gone Man United. Now, I don't think those players are as good as Grealish and Kane, but it substantially improves Man United.
Fully agree
Chelsea
again.
are going to get Koundé and maybe Haaland, maybe Lukaku. They're going to get improvements, and their squad is going to already, which is already good, is going to substantially improve, bro. We cannot watch Arsenal, who are trying to catch up with the top four, go and make a great signing like Martinez, and over our shoulder watch the other three that we're trying to make sure we keep pace with go and make all their improvements.
No,
and then we sit here and go, but you know what? It's expensive, isn't it? It's expensive. So
no,
yeah,
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I hear you, but one thing we have to remember is this though. We are the best ninjas. We do know that. And even though it's like you don't want to hear it, but it's kind of the truth. Like, we're stealth right here. We're James Bond. Like, we're flipping but John Wick. Like, we move in silence. We just brought man up and move in silence. When we got Thiago,
John Wick actually leaves a lot of wreckage.
Yeah, I was gonna say John Wick is John Wick is
that was
like,
a bad example, bro. John Wick leaves a lot of wreckage, bro.
No, I was gonna say John Wick brocking man up and people are screaming. But no, James Bond or like Sam Fisher for all the people that know about Splinter Cell, like that. And trying to think, who's another serious ninja? Trying to think top of my head. All right, let me use some anime like Naruto, them man. Sasuke, them man, blitz. When you know it's time, it's time. We done the thing with Thiago. I know there was a little bit of noise. There was a lot of noise. But really and truly, no one expected that deal to happen. Let's not sit here and act like Pep didn't want Thiago, you know. What, you think he didn't want to bring back a Thiago to play in his system? Oh my, could you imagine Thiago playing at City where he's got to do less running? Lord have mercy. Let me just take a moment to just understand what I just said. Can you please just take a moment?
I hear that, bro.
No. Can we just get 10 seconds of silence and actually deep what I just said? Imagine if Thiago went to Man City and was able to do the whole tiki-taka, full-on halfway line thing, press man when only when you need to. You got man behind you doing the dog work. Can we just deep that for 1 second? Okay, we didn't allow that to happen. We got him. Then, not only that, bro, Diogo Jota. No one expected it. Whether you thought it was an amazing deal or a good deal, we got it done. Silence. Day later, 2 days later. Man just got that sleeping right hand out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Adesanya style. Slept, man, differently. Out of nowhere. This is what we're the best at, bro. We don't like to put our news out there. We don't like to throw our toys at the pram. We don't like to, like, show like, oh yeah, we got the biggest chest. Man's going for Grealish. And I'm not saying we shouldn't go for Grealish, by the way, because I want Grealish bad, but don't get twisted. I want Harry Kane as well. I want Haaland. I want Mbappe. But what I'm saying is this: certain players, the way how we move, we just gotta accept that. Okay, we have to just put up with the fact of Liverpool move in silence. That's what we do. Foot soldiers thing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
You know,
but bro, that silence is sometimes because we're being cheap, not because we're good and whatnot. But yeah. You know, I don't know if you can scroll back as far as Zota's super chat, but we gotta get through some of them and big up Zota for your super chat as well.
I'm gonna bring that super chat and move on to the last segment of the show. EAS fans need to sometimes think of football as a business. If we sign someone for over 230 mil, those who are coming up for a contract will want more than that. They have to think about that. What will you do? Will you sign?
I think that depends, man.
It does for
like, if I'm Van Dijk and I see you go and sign Mbappe for 150 million and you give him 350 grand a week and I'm only on 170. Yeah, I've been here for a long time. I've done all the dog work. But there's got to still be a part of the players who understand the game themselves and know that it can't always just work, that everything aligns so perfectly. So yeah, don't get me wrong. There could be unrest, but I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'm just thinking of an idealistic world where everybody's all like morally right and all that. But you've got to think some players have to get it. Do you get what I mean? Like, some players have to kind of understand that needed to be done in order to get that done. And I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe I'm just living in an idealistic world. I don't know, man.
No, I hear you on that. Right, let me just see if I can see if I miss any more super chats as well. And people, Tia Koreshi says there is no competition for any position in LFC.
Fact. Apart from centre back now.
Yeah. Drift, give me 1 second. I just got to quickly sort something. If you're gonna read off a few more chats, I'll literally be 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes, bro. Yeah. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Let me see if I can get through some of these super chats, guys. I know we had quite a few. Big up, man. A goal pass says we've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived. A European giant behaving like a mid-table team. Where is the night deal? Hey, a goal pass. I know that saying, we've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, ran amok. I know that saying. That's from a movie or something, bro. You gotta let me know. Big up. You're a G for that. What film is that? We've been hoodwinked. We've been bamboozled. I know that. I know that. Big up yourself, though, bro. Let me know what that quoted from, because I know that quote from somewhere. I don't know why, but I just do. Big up A-Spec Limited. Martinez makes so much sense. Then next year you go for Neto, and then you've got a young, long-term front three to replace the current three with Jota included. Do you know what? Very good point, very good point. You've got, I think Martinez is 23. I think Jota's 24. Neto is 20, maybe 21, maybe by now. So that is actually, that does actually make a lot of sense. You've got kind of like, and you know what that'll be? That'll be a bit like what Bayern Munich did, because Mane and Mo wouldn't go anywhere. I wouldn't get rid of them. I'd do a Robin and Ribery where like those guys are the generals and they're still here. And we've just got a great squad. And again, I know I'm living in an idealistic world, but for me, I think if you want to be a big boy team, then you've got to do that. Big up Jamrock. Reported that City need to trim the wages and raise 100 million player sales to balance the books and fund Grealish and Kane purchases. Silva being one of them. No, that is true. That is true. Apparently, Silva, Sterling, Jesus, Mendy. There's been one or two players who I have heard about that they are looking to get off the books for the wages and for the thing. Very true, very true. But let's be honest though, I don't think that they're gonna struggle to get those players off the books though. I think people are gonna want those players, so they ain't even really got to worry too tough about, you know what I mean? And what they would do, which is what I want Liverpool to do, is they will make the player purchase first. They will get the player in. They will make sure that everything is all right at home first. And then they will figure out how to get rid of the player afterwards to make sure they don't miss out on the deal. And I know that that is risky business, but scared money don't make no money. And that's the reason why we have to kind of think like that. Like we can't always think, oh, well, we're not going to do anything until we get the player out of the door, because that way we can miss out on players. As Matt already said earlier, we missed out on Werner. If Werner went to Chelsea and just banged in 28 goals in all competitions and was an absolute superstar and Jota flopped, we'd all be here going, why did we let Werner go when he was meant to be our player?
Agreed.
Because instead of getting the player in the door and worrying afterwards, we let him go. Do you get what I mean? Like, and that is why I don't feel like scared money don't make no money, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Zota here, they do, but still, they have a family and their future to think about. All right, I'm guessing that's in relation to what we're saying about with the players, where maybe they kind of understand where the team's coming from when they might go out and they might give another player who don't necessarily deserve more than you, like Van Dijk, for an example. Would Mbappe deserve more money than Van Dijk at Liverpool? No. But I'm sure Van Dijk would. But again, even to your point to here, what I'll say is Van Dijk's still on 180 grand a week. His family is still okay, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Man's on 180 grand a week, like his family are okay. It ain't like man's hard up or anything, but I get it. You want to be paid what you're due, what you're worth, whatever, which obviously we'll get into, because obviously we've got to talk about those 10 players who we need to get new contracts to, and obviously Van Dijk is one of them. But Tahir also says there is no competition. Oh no, sir, we got through that one already, didn't we?
Yeah, we got for that one. Well, do you know what's this? Liverpool. Okay, I'm just looking on Twitter, people, just trying to see what's out there. And holy stuff that you just don't really want to hear. Bear inquiring, like Liverpool have inquired, Liverpool have inquired, Liverpool inquired. Let's just see what happens. But now brings me to the last bit, Drift. Listen to the last part, the last meat of the show, yeah? Liverpool have reportedly 10 players that they need to look at their contracts, yeah? Because there's a situation with these 10 players. These 10 players are, after Trent, obviously Trent signed a new deal, so Trent is blessed. So we've got Ali, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Robbo, Salah, Mane, Henderson, Firmino, KR, and Ox.
Hold on. Reel off that name again, because I heard too many players that made my heart sink. Sorry, say that again.
Ali, Fabinho, Virgil, Robbo, Salah, Mane, Henderson, Firmino, KR, and Ox. That's a lot of players.
Bro, 8 out of those 10 players are players that are vital to our team. That makes my heart hurt.
All right. So let's do the easy bit. Out of all them names, who are more likely to sign new deals? I can already think of.
I think Van Dijk, out of loyalty alone,
four
will
are
sign the
certain,
deal.
in my opinion. 4 are certain. I give you my 4 that I think are certain, yeah?
Yeah, go on then.
Ali.
Yeah.
Fabinho.
Ooh.
Van Dijk. And Robbo. I think those 4 for me, I'm expecting over the next 12 months to sign new deals. That's
what? Even though I know that Fabinho loves Liverpool, his wife loves Liverpool.
Fabinho is
but with Fabinho though, bro, I feel like
he's a scouser.
I feel like what the issue could be with Fabinho is how much we're offering. Because you know what's weird? We don't seem to value the players that don't have the X factor, so to speak, like what we did with Gini.
Bruv.
Well, are we going to give Fabinho what he's worth? Because Fabinho deserves a pay increase for a start, bro.
Fabinho is the guy. Listen, Fabinho is apparently very, very well respected. Like from
I hope so,
FSG. Bro.
I hope
Fabinho, and not only that, shout out his wife as well. You see his wife, yeah. His wife.
She's a red through and through, bro.
Bro, she loves.
She's a red through and through, bro. Are you mad, bro?
Listen, I can't even. I want to do the accent, but I don't want to sound mad. This is why I needed like James Redmond to do the thing, where he's like, "Draw some chicken," like. Because when I say to you, this brother there loves Liverpool, and don't get me wrong, things can happen in football where it's like, as you say, like they're offering the right deal. But I think those 4 for me are a certainty. Ali's already close, apparently, very, very close from what I've heard. Virgil,
Alisson's the most important one in my opinion, and I tell you why. Because remember when we were on the phone last night, and
Rebecca,
I told you, ironically,
Fabinho's wife.
Yeah, remember when we was on the phone last night, and ironically, it's like, bro, do you know what they're showing? They're showing the 17-18 game when we beat Man City 4-3.
Yeah. I remember.
And do you know who was in goal during that game?
17-18, Karius.
Bro, do you know it, mate? What did I say to you? You tell me what I said to you about seeing a certain man in goal. What did I say to you?
What, Karius?
Yeah, what did I say to you? How did I say it made me feel? What did I say was coming up into my esophagus? What did I say? I felt like
I can't ever remember. Honestly, I can't.
Bro, I said to you, I physically feel like I'm gonna throw up watching this game and seeing this man in goal, bro. I physically feel like I'm going to throw up.
Listen,
I can't even believe I remember a day when that was our goalkeeper situation.
Who's better, Karius or Adrian?
It doesn't matter, bro.
No, just a quick question.
Do you want me to shoot you or stab you, bro? I don't, bro. What's the difference, bro?
Some people might have a preference. Just asking for a friend.
What? Bro, your skin's getting pierced either way, bro.
Just asking for a friend.
It's gonna hurt, bro. Do you want me to suffocate you or drown you, bro? Like, it don't matter, bro.
I'm asking for a friend.
Bro,
who's better, Karius or Adrian? No, real talk.
Does it matter, bro?
No, it kind of does. I just want to get your opinion. Who's better? Honestly. You know, it's Karius in it and it makes you feel sick. Imagine that. It's like, do you prefer Brussels sprouts or do you prefer?
I love
don't know.
Brussels sprouts. Don't go there, bro.
Flipping out. So I can't use Brussels. All right. Do you prefer? All right then. Gone off milk or gone off meat? Like, do you want to throw up or do you want to have diarrhea and end up in brother's peak? And sorry for the it's a bit peak what I just said, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Man said gone off milk that smells like
gone off
bottom,
meat. Or gone off meat.
Or gone off meat that's got all maggots on it.
Yeah, bro. Which one you choosing? Some people have a preference though.
I guess it's kind of like saying, would you rather be killed by a lion or a shark? It's like I'd rather be killed by a lion because it goes for the neck and I'm on land. If I'm getting killed by a shark, it means it's gonna make me bleed out and I'm in the middle of the ocean, which means I'm not in control at all. So
a shark will Khabib you. A shark will actually like more, or even a bear. Even maybe a bear's better because a bear.
I'd rather be killed by a tiger, bro. It goes for the neck, takes you out straight away, bro.
For real. But yeah, we'll get off that topic because I know some people ain't got the strong heart for that. But no, Drift, on the real though, those are the four that I think will. So again, I'll repeat, like Ali, Fab, Virgil, and Robbo are my.
All right,
four.
I agree with that.
So we ain't got a problem there. So I'm gonna move on to the next set. So I don't think we got a problem with those players who I just mentioned. Yeah. The next set of players. This is where it gets real techie. Jordan Henderson, Firmino, Keita.
Henderson.
So I'm gonna read off this next list, and we're gonna talk about each of them. Henderson, Firmino, Naby, and Ox. Henderson,
I think
Firmino,
all
Naby,
four of
Ox.
those players could quite possibly leave if the right negotiations don't happen.
Henderson is the one out of all of them, obviously, that out of them four I just mentioned is the one I obviously least want to go because he's the captain and he means more than just on the field. He's off the field as well. What he does for Liverpool, you know, in general, Liverpool City, what he does for so many, like off the field, like charities, everything. He's just a stand-up guy. And when I say stand-up guy, I don't mean just, keep him around because what he does off the pitch is amazing. I just mean as a man, from what we can see as Liverpool fans, he's the guy that you want to lead your football club. He's the guy who you want in charge. Big up the Redmen as well, and big up Paul as well, because Paul has also wrote a book about Jordan Henderson, if I'm not mistaken. So check that out as well, people. Big up the Redmen as well. He talks about, again, I haven't read the book, but I'm pretty sure he talks about how great Henderson is. Jordan Henderson is the one that we should be most worried about, in my opinion, because Naby Keita hasn't hit the heights. Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't hit the heights. And again, we could talk about injuries. Injuries have been a major issue. The other person who was it Firmino? Did I say? Was it Firmino? Yeah, Firmino. Yeah. Firmino's a tricky one because I think Firmino, after this season, I think Liverpool fans will know where they stand. We all love Roberto. I think he's our most talented player, arguably, or one of our most talented. He's easily top three, like talented wise. But we don't know whether he's hit the ceiling, whether he's going to get better. Is he going to decline? We don't know. Or is that just the level he's at now? Henderson means more, bro. Like he's Mr. Liverpool. You have to be honest. If we do what we've done to Gini Wijnaldum and we don't offer him the deal that he deserves, I think we're going to be in some serious trouble.
Do you know what my worry is, bro? I'll be completely honest with you. Because all these players we're talking about have 2 years left on their deal, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not one, meaning that we're not in the panic mode at the moment, but we do have to kind of get it figured out.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that they're going to let Hendo and Firmino go for free.
No way. They can't.
Bro, I tell you why I definitely think that they'll let Hendo go for free.
Let me quickly read this super chat and I'll let you. Sorry, I'll come back to you, bro. Salah's deal will be last as it will be the most money. Hendo doesn't get a deal. He'll be 33 and he's injury prone. Ali and VVD get done just by Mo. Do you agree with that, Drift, before you get back to what you're going to say?
Well, that was what I was going to say, bro. I reckon they aren't going to give Henderson a new deal. I reckon they're going to say, do you know what, Hendo? We'll see out your last 2 years. by the time you're 33, we'll see you as over the hill. And even though you still be a great leader, you might not necessarily still be a great player. And therefore, at that stage, we might be in control of the situation where we can offer you a deal that isn't great, but you'll take it because there won't be as many suitors for you. Because we got to be honest, if you're Hendo when you're 33, even if you're free, the clubs that are going to want you, you might not want to play for. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then Liverpool can go, well, we'll offer you a 1 year or 2 year deal now, but the wages won't be astronomical. So it'll work out. Like, I feel like they're going to try and play the game on this one with Hendo, which is completely out of order. But I feel like that's what they're going to do. I feel like Naby's got more chance of being re-signed because he's young and it keeps his sell value high, which is really horrible that you can even think of a situation like that. But I actually think there's more chance of Naby getting a deal than there is Hendo for resale value, bro.
You
get what I'm saying?
I don't know. See, here's the thing. This is where it gets techie, and this is where we're really going to see how frustrated Jurgen Klopp might get, because obviously I think it's well documented that he wanted to keep Gino and Adam, but FSG didn't want to offer him the terms. Obviously, Klopp was like, we need to keep him. FSG were like, nah, not on the terms that he wants. If Jordan Henderson was to ever leave Liverpool under the FSG regime, I think we might see a breakdown, a real breakdown, in my opinion, with Jurgen Klopp and FSG, if there hasn't been already. Because we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. For all we know, Jurgen Klopp could be absolutely fuming that he's even got a final replacement for Gini. He's probably like, should have kept the guy. Like, now I've got to go and find a replacement. We don't know that, right? I just worry. I do, because when you're reading reports from Paul Joyce, who's very well connected in Liverpool, saying things like, like Henderson doesn't want to repeat of what happened with Gini and Adam. He wants his future sorted this summer. Bruv, that leaves not a lot of time. Like, he either gets signed or there's a possibility he might go. So it does worry me. It really does. 975 Jamrock as well. Bro, you see, I missed your super chat.
Yeah, I was just going to say, no, one didn't come through.
Nothing come through. Yeah.
One didn't come through.
Bro, so
just
like,
big up to Ron, Mil Neymar as well, who sent one through that we didn't miss, but it's in the backlog. Who said, and big up yourself as well, bro. Says, critical season for FSG and Klopp. I still have hope, though. I get that. I get that sentiment. I don't think anyone's losing any hope. I just think people are getting very frustrated with watching our competitors strengthen while we aren't. I think that's what the problem is. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, for real. So what? So you think with... All right, so that kind of answers that then. All right, let me bring on to the last set of players then. What do you think about Salah, Mane? Not a street, so it's just Salah, Mane that's left. What do you think about Salah and Mane? With their contracts?
Do whatever it takes to get both of them signed up and do it now. Do it now.
Let me rephrase it. What do you think is going to happen? Not to what you want. Because what you want is probably what most people want. And that's for them to be re-signed. But do you actually see Liverpool giving Salah the demands that he wants? And also, do you see Mane getting the contract he wants? I think that's what's more key, Drip. Do you actually see it happening rather than what you would like?
Mo has 2 years left on his deal, right? He's 28 years old.
I think they both are the same amount of time left.
Yeah, but Mane's 29, Salah's 28, right?
I believe so.
I think they'll see a higher resale value in Mo and prioritize his contract, so that they can get more money for him if they sell him, because he's our highest asset. I think if you said to me, you know, maybe after the knee injury is a little bit different, but before Van Dijk got his knee injury, if you said to me, who are the two most valuable players in Liverpool squad, it would have been Salah and Van Dijk, right? I think we could get 200 mil for those two players easily without the pandemic happening. Without the pandemic, Mo and Van Dijk go for 200 mil easy. I'm not even going to let anybody argue with me. That's how much we're asking, and if you want them, you pay it. Best right winger and best centre back in world football. If you want them, you pay the money. Simple, right? After their value goes down with their contract going down, plus the pandemic and stuff, maybe not so much that much, but still they probably hold the higher value in our team.
Yeah.
If you want to get the highest value for Mo, you've either got to get rid of him now, which fuck no, or you get rid of him next year, which I still say no to. But if you've given him a new contract, then you hold the bargaining chips. Because if he's only got 1 year left, then we can't ask for the money that he's worth next year. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that is the reason why I feel like they'll probably prioritize Mo. But I see a lot of sense in the previous super chat. I said we'll get his one done last, because if you do his first, maybe it makes a lot of the other people go, well, hold on a minute. I want what he got, or I want, do you get what I mean? Whereas if you do Mo last, everyone else has already done there, so they can't really moan about how much you give Mo afterwards. You get what I mean?
No, I understand that, because I think if you, as you said, if you do Mo Salah now and you maybe give it, let's say, for example, it's a new club record in terms of wages, and you give Mo Salah like 300,000, and then you got other people still negotiating.
Van Dijk can easily turn around and go, so where's my money, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and even if it's not exactly the same, them man will still ask for wages that are so close, like 290, 280, like to the point where Liverpool will be in a lot of trouble. Mario Pilavaz says, as a collective group, this team has another year in them. Next summer will be the summer where we reshuffle. Do you know what, Mario? I actually agree with what you're saying. The problem is, though, as a fan base, we are told every year
this cannot be true. Sorry, bro. This cannot be true. No, this has got to be trolling.
No, he's trolling. That person, I think, has been trolling for a little while still. He's been trolling for a little while. But let me bring it back up again. So he says next summer will be the summer, yeah? I'll say this, Drift. How many years have gone by where you keep hearing next summer will be the summer? Next summer, we're going to spend big. Next summer, Liverpool going to do a madness. Next summer, like, we've heard it all before. Like, and that's the problem. Like, we don't want to hear it anymore. Even though what you're saying makes sense. It's just that we would just want a summer where we don't have to panic. And we haven't had that for a little while. Simon
and bro, you got to remember as well, is even as fans, we always go, oh yeah, next year will be our year. We even made a joke about it a couple of shows ago, where we're like, even as fans, we were always like, next year will be our year, you know, and next year will be our year. Like, we can't keep thinking like that. What about now? Why is it always next year? Why is it always the future? We need it now, bro.
Yeah, no,
we're just wasting time out here, bro. I don't want to be like 55 years old before I'm like, Liverpool finally went and bought a bad boy, you know? Like, we went out and we bought, I don't know what, Kylian's son by then or some bullshit, bro. Oh my God. Mbappe's already on Project Mbappe, bro. Man's having his own youth and breathing up his own youth.
And Liverpool still can't sign it. We're waiting. We're waiting till what, you know what I mean? We're always waiting. Simon Kopish Davis says, love the channel. I'm so gassed. VVD is back. Big Verge. Come on. The effing cop. Oi, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Hold on. There's one from Marcus. Marcus Barnes says, it's highly unlikely Hendo will be the same player at 33, so you can expect us to commit to a long-term contract. So you can't expect us to commit a long-term contract on high wages. It's unrealistic. We have to find a balance, i.e. 1 year extension. I hear you on that. Maybe an extension, but I still think Henderson, to a degree, deserves more money, though, because...
And more respect.
Right. Of course, because... Again, I know FSG are trying to be very shrewd and say this is the way how we do things, but you've also just got to honor the right people. And I think we don't want to make that mistake of not honoring the right people and they walk out the back door. Like, I don't want to see Henderson walk out the back door. Let's be real, people. If we actually deep it for 1 second, Gino Wijnaldum actually walked out the back door, you know. He actually walked out. He shouldn't have left. Shouldn't have left.
But we didn't even walk out the back door. The alarm went off everything, bro. The man just stood there and went, what?
This is what I'm saying. No, it's true. Zota Stevens says, that's what I was saying. Mario says, but that's not the way we do business under FSG. Mario, I hear what you're saying about our business model, but this is why we question our owners in terms of we would like the model to be adapted, not necessarily changed. A lot of people aren't even asking for us to do a Chelsea and just go crazy or whatever, or Man City every year. What we are asking for every now and again, just go and do what you keep saying you were going to do when you said, "Oh, I'll give Klopp what he wants," and we're still waiting to see that. Like Klopp, you think Klopp don't want Mbappe or Haaland, for example? Do you know what I mean? Junior Houdini says, "I hope Bobby has a breakout season. He's my favorite player on the team. He might have to bring the samurai pony tail back to restore his confidence." Oi, big up Samurai Bobby, you know. Big up Kyle Washington as well. Oi, that's Kyle's favorite player as well, Bobby Firmino.
My friend says man bun Bobby was fire.
Was,
hey, do you remember when he had the man bun, bro?
He was different, bro. He was different.
Do you know what? There's one of two things. Either he's matured as he's got older, or his missus just went, "I know you're trying to get that Pro Evo hairstyle, but babe, allow it now."
no, I think he just
man's rolling over in bed and just slapping his girl in the face with his ponytail. She's like, "Babe, allow it, man."
Bobby Firmino, allow it. Tahir Qureshi says, "Where is the funding promised by FSG when they caught the red-handed with the ESL? How can we have owners like this? We are Liverpool, for God's sake." Fully understand that, bro. Like when we got caught with the Super League and that, this is what I'm saying. Like, and do you want to hear a joke? This is to you directly, Jamrock, as well. Jamrock, I'm sure you've seen the reports here that Liverpool aren't even officially out of the Super League as well. I think none of the clubs are. So there's some loophole. They're still not out, but maybe it's more of a lawyers and thing. But I found that
no,
mad
bro.
as well.
I actually heard that we are. I heard that the only ones that are officially still in it are Juve, Barcelona, and Real Madrid.
Legally, apparently, we're still in it, you know. Apparently, reportedly.
Are we?
And it's apparently so. But it's all mad. I'm telling you from now, 10 years from now, when they say, like, "Oh, where was you when it all happened?" We just sat back and watched.
Hey, bro, what are you saying? You remember the end of Menace to Society when he's like, "My granddad always used to ask me, do I want to live? I don't want to die." Now it's too late.
Bro, it's real, bro. It's real. I'm telling you. No, it's
bro. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that.
It's real. It's real, bro. Mario says we.
I said they're gonna ask, "Where were you?"
I said we just sat back and watched. Oh, that line.
Where were you when we let Real Madrid drag Liverpool into some bullshit?
We just sat back and watched.
Oh my God.
Mario Pilava says we've got two big signings last year. Thiago and Jota, same what happened this year. Mario, do you know what? This is what I was saying before. Because we move like ninjas, I'm not counting it out. All I'm saying is, though, you can understand the concern and you can understand, like, Liverpool fans being just a bit apprehensive in terms of what's going to happen, because from what we can see so far is until players are moved on, we can't make no signings. And we kind of do know, hopefully, these players will move, but it seems like they could be digging their heels in. Or there's just not a lot of interest in all these reports that we're hearing about, Shaqiri's got Lazio and Divock Origi's and such. They might not be happening.
No, so I just saw a Rax comment.
Rax? Where? Is it? Can I bring it up, or is it a bit mad?
Yeah, mate. I'm just laughing at it in my own head, but Rack, you don't give me a joke, bro.
Oh, seeing. Where is it? I'm not gonna bring. I've seen that one. Jam, you are correct, Matt, and the ESL will happen. Did you see the court ruling as well surrounding Monopoly? The Liga Serie A will follow. Will allow followed by League One. Yeah, I know, but Jam, it's what I'm saying, bruv. It's mad, you know. I don't know. Listen, it's mad. We're still not out of it, unfortunately.
Sorry, I've lost composure for a minute. So.
What's this about? No, you're trolling, bruv. Jonathan Benson, all the clubs signed the contract, so now that 3 are left trying to sue the others. No, fair enough. It's all crazy at the moment, to be fair, with all the Super League stuff. No, Drift has fully lost composure. I've never seen Drift fully lost composure, you know.
I'm trying to get my composure back.
Man said, "When were you?" Master, where were you?
Oh man.
We just stood
No,
back
Rat
and
got
watched.
me with you and Rat on one after the other. That just got me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, fair play. But listen, Drift, anything you want to say before we take the people out, bro? Drift is finished, you know. Drift is fully done, like fully done. Hold on. Drift is actually. Have you ever seen Drift like this? I know I haven't. Man's proper got the giggles and that, you know. Man is fully done.
Oh my god, I've actually got tears in my eyes. Oh my god.
Drift is actually done.
Oh fuck you know.
Where's the other? Hold on, let me see. If I can... Where's the other?
Oh my god.
Shoot, is this the one? Hold on, one second.
Is it hot in here? Is it just me?
I know that will get you, you know. I just knew. No. It's that first bit, isn't it? It's that first bit. That first bit always gets me as well.
Oh my god.
Wait, Ali A saying I got a gap tooth. You're damn right I got a gap tooth. And what?
My god.
And what? It's a gap tooth, brother.
Oh my god.
It's how a man was born. Deal with it.
Oh.
You get me? Shout out the gap tooth man them. Trust me, or gap teeth man them. Gap teeth man them. Drift is fully done out, you know. Done out, fully done.
Man, do you know what? I love to all of you lot for making the end of my night so funny, bro, because I needed that laugh, man. That is, man. Woo!
Yeah! 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 We're leaving on a high tonight, guys. We're leaving on a high. 975 Jump says Premier League will buckle when all other leagues will allow European Super League. No, you might have a point. Listen, Jamal, we'll have a conversation when
people are trying to kill me. I said John J. Henry's got short arms and long.
I don't want the smoke from J Dubs, you know, because I'm not gonna lie. We've had a couple of iffy moments the last couple of weeks where my connection's gone, Callum's connection gone, and I feel like
oh my god,
FSG are on stuff, like they're on.
Oh my god!
But people, we move, and not only that, we'll be back, people. Obviously, Junior, we'll be back obviously for a watch along as well on Thursday. Keep an eye on our socials as well for the schedule. We'll let you know what we're doing for the day, weeks, let you know what shows we're doing. And yeah, people, hopefully by the time we speak again, Liverpool have actually made some new signings and we won't be just twiddling our thumbs waiting to sell players, bro. Do you know what I mean? So let's see what happens, people. But Drift, it's been a good one, bro. It's been a good one, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm done.
And smash the like, people, as well, man. Come on, man. Smash the like button. Do you know what I'm saying? Show us
Rack knows what you did there, and you know what you did there as well. But that we move, innit? We move. But people, hey, but you know what?
Yeah, go.
All jokes aside, yeah. Before we go, if I really hear true Arsenal close to Martinez news, yeah, best know Kopish is going live just for a random rant. Just best know if I see any actual real Lautaro Martinez is close to signing for Arsenal, they don't need no Martinez. They had a Martinez. They didn't know what to do with him, and they sold him to Aston Villa, yeah? They don't know what to do with Martinez. They don't have a clue what's going on. Oh, yeah, and they're both Argentinian as well. Martinez should be saying to Lautaro, don't go there. Don't go there. But you know what? If I see it about to happen, yeah, to go play with like a threat in the man them, I'm going to be vexed, bro. Because Liverpool should never be letting a player of that quality become available on the market, and we're just sitting there asking boss man to move the show for 2p. I'm sick of this shit, bro. So that's my ending quote.
Nah, for real. And also, Ali A, I know you're concerned about my my gap tooth. So I'll say this to you.
Hey, shut your mouth.
We move. I'm only playing, Ali. I'm only playing. But people, it's all love. We'll see you again for another one, man. It's the Monday Night Show. We out, people.
Peace. sir.